Hi, this is good morning for me. Good morning. My name is Marika. I am one of the teachers and students at Yoga to the People. I've been practicing and teaching at New York Studio. So it's so exciting. I get to meet some people from different places, different studios like this. Thank you so much for taking your time, choosing to show up to practice with all of us. That you can keep your cameras on or off. It's your choice. If you want to put your music on, go ahead. Let's have fun. All right, we always start in child's pose. Come to the back side of your mat. Bring your toes together to touch. Knees could be together to touch, or it could be separate. Fold your upper body forward to rest your forehead down on the mat. Maybe the tip of your nose is touching the floor too. You can rest your arms long in front of you, palms facing down. Or it could be resting by your side, palms facing up. If you want to change the choice of your knees or your arms, do it now. And then just do less. Stop fixing the shape of your child's pose. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to hang heavy on the mat. Start to relax your body one part to one part. Maybe start with your hips. Allow your hips to spill open, hang heavy towards your heels. Make sure your elbows are touching the floor so that you can allow your shoulders to rest heavy and stay long. Relax your face. Relax your belly. Now find your breath. Slow and smooth breath in through your nose, into your lungs. Slow and full exhale out through your nose or through your mouth. Breathe in fully and slowly. Lengthen your exhales. If you notice yourself, you're holding on to something, whether that's physical or emotional, allow yourself to let that go. For the next 58 minutes or so, allow yourself to have a quality time with yourself. Allow yourself to be honest to what you feel. Allow yourself to express whatever that comes in your way. This child's pose available for you anytime you need, anytime you want. When you start to get overwhelmed in your breath or in your body, allow yourself to come down to this child's pose, knees together or separate, arms in front of you or beside you. Close your eyes, breathe slowly to relax your body, relax your mind. And when you're ready, just come back in. Let's explore vibrational breath together. Start to press the air out. SH. Press the air out, 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 out. Smooth breath in. Take another sip at the top. Hold it gently. Now exhale out. HA. Followed by smooth inhale. Gently hold at the top. Hum it out. HM. Your breath is your tool to explore. Use it to energize yourself. Use it to release something. The vibrational quality of your breath is going to help your nervous system to calm down. Again, I don't get to hear you, even though I wish I can. So feel free to use this vibrational breath anytime, right? Inside of the pose or during the flow. Feel free to do whatever feels good. Keep your forehead heavy on the mat. Start to crawl your fingers towards the front edge of the mat. Spread your fingers wide, wide, wide. Awaken your hands. Now press your knuckles down, your fingertips down. Now send your hips more back and down as if you're creating a space in between every single vertebrae in your spine.
Also feel the stretch under your armpit. Now make sure you're still breathing. Circulate your breath in and out. Now you can start to introduce yourself to like easy movement. Maybe swaying your hips side to side. Maybe rocking your forehead side to side. Let this movement be easy and gentle. No need to force yourself anything. Now slowly come back to the center. Send your hips more back and down. With your next inhale, lift your hips up. Chest up to come to your tabletop position. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrist. Stack your hips on top of your knees. Let's move through cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly down, look up, lift your chest up, hips up, chin up. Exhale, slow. Push your belly up and in towards the spine. Curl your spine, tuck your chin, push the air out. Inhale, slow. Drop your belly, tilt your hips up, chest up, stretch your throat. Exhale, slow. Contract your belly. Imagine opening the back side of your heart. Keep going. One breath, one movement. Inhale into cow tilt. Exhale into cat tilt. Now close your eyes. Allow yourself to look away from the screen, to pay full attention to your breath, to your movement, to your sensation. If you want to give yourself some different kind of movement, like jump roping your spine, or flipping your hands, or rotating your neck, feel free to do so. Just keep breathing. Inhale slow, exhale slow. Slowly come back to the center. Press your shoulders down. Press your belly up and in. Look a little bit forward to keep your neck long. With our next inhale, tuck both of your toes under. Exhale, send your hips all the way up and back. Come to your first downward facing dog. And allow yourself to keep moving. Maybe bending your knees one at a time. Maybe you shake your head, no, no. Yes, yes. Maybe you explore some vibrational breath. Maybe you curl your spine and clean up together. Check your hands. Hands are about your shoulders width apart. Make sure your fingers are spread out wide as if like you have a jazz hands on the mat. Cool. Wrap your armpits inward, so maybe the inside of your elbows are facing a little bit forward. Check your feet. Feet are about your hips width apart. Make sure all toes are pointing forward. Bend your knees a little bit more to tilt your hips more up, 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 and back. Nice. So your spine is a little bit longer now. Don't lose that. Make sure you're still breathing. Keep your arms straight. With our next inhale, slide your right foot back halfway. Keep both of your legs straight, arms straight. Lift your right foot higher, higher, higher. Open up your hips to move around. You can bending in your knees, maybe rotating your ankle, rotating your thigh bone in your hip socket. Maybe you flip your dog if that feels good. No need to judge what's going on inside of our body. We're just like wakening your body up. Send your right foot all the way up, 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 up. Slowly bring your right foot down gently on the mat. Left side, kick your left foot back. Bring your chest closer to your thighs. Lift your left foot higher, higher, higher. Open up your hips, move around. Maybe try some different kind of movement, right? Maybe you write your name with your foot. Maybe you flip your dog. Beautiful, Angie. Nice. Take up space. Inhale, reach your left foot all the way up high. Slowly bring your left foot down. No need to rush. Bring your chest closer to your thighs. Feel the stretch in your spine. Now look forward. Slowly walk your feet forward to come to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Allow your torso to hang heavy from your hips. Shake it out. Don't worry about the placement of your feet just yet. Maybe shake your head, no, yes. Maybe swing your shoulders side to side. Maybe you interlace your fingers to stretch your shoulder. Maybe you bounce a few times. Maybe you cha-cha. Give yourself some like fun dance movement. Cool. All right.
Check your feet. Feet are about your hips width apart. Generally, that's like 6 to 8 inches.
Maybe you can fit 2 fists in between. Make sure all your toes are pointing forward and outer edges side of your feet parallel to one another. Come to the center. Inhale, half lift. Lift your chest up. Slide your hands up to your shins or up to your thighs. Make sure it's not resting on your knee. Pull your belly up and in. Maybe lift your chest up a little bit higher so that you have a straight line from your hips to your shoulders. Look a little bit forward. Rock your weight into your toes. Reach your chest forward. Make sure you're still breathing. One more breath to lengthen. Exhale, drop it down. There you go, let it go. Let's do this one more time, but a little bit swiftly. Inhale, half lift. Flat back. Exhale, drop it down. Keep your feet where they are. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Stand up tall on your 2 feet, arms reaching up high, palms facing inwards for mountain pose. Close your eyes when you arrive. Keep your arms lifting. If this is your first time practicing yoga, maybe you're so surprised there's a name for this shape, mountain pose. It's so simple, right? Standing is something we do all the time, but unconsciously. So how does it feel to be standing on your 2 feet with full consciousness? How are you breathing into this shape of your body? Maybe you're swaying side to side a little bit. Maybe you're rocking forward and back. That's totally fine. Find a comfortable place in the middle. Now ground your feet heavy. Squeeze your legs straight. Point your tailbone down. Pull your belly in. Lift the back side of your heart up. Rotate your pinkies a little bit inwards so that your shoulders could stay long and resting behind you. Straighten out your arms. Imagine soaking the energy up through your feet, bringing up to your heart. Let it swirl and shoot that energy out through your fingertips. Open your eyes. Look up towards the ceiling. Stamp your heels heavy and reach your arms up, and reach back by sending your hips forward. Exhale to come down all the way. Forward fold. Let it go. Let's do this a little bit swiftly. Inhale, reach your arms out. Stand tall. Reach up, reach back, maybe. Exhale to come down. Forward fold. Keep going. Move through this mountain pose into this back bending on your own. One breath, one movement. So if this is your first time taking yoga to the people's class, one breath, one movement means do it on your own. It's a great opportunity to just tune all that awareness into yourself, just yourself. You don't have to check the screen. Maybe you're practicing with a partner, your friend in the same space. You don't have to check on them too. They're doing just fine. No need to count, just keep moving through your breath. Inhale, I move. Exhale, I move. Once you find yourself in forward fold, take the last mountain pose flow on your own. Inhale to reach up, stand tall, maybe reach back. Exhale, come down, let it go. Inhale, half lift, long spine, belly in. Exhale, drop it down. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders and step your feet all the way back to upper cushion plank and stay. Maybe this is not your favorite moment, but do it anyway. Lift your heels all the way up high. Stack it on top of your toes so that you're creating a vertical line with your feet. Squeeze your legs straight to line up the fronts of your thighs. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders by using your core strength. If you're looking to the middle of the mat, look a little bit forward. Now you've got the neck a little bit longer. That's it. Press the air out. S-H. Inhale, rock your chest forward, forward, forward. Exhale, come down halfway. Hug your ribcage. Inhale, untuck your toes. Lift your chest up, chin up. Keep your knees off the mat. Upward facing dog. And then exhale. Tuck your toes, send your hips All the way up, head low, downward facing dog. That is your flow. Let's do it a little bit swiftly. Inhale, come up to your upper pushing plank. Bring your chest forward. Exhale, come down halfway. Keep your belly strong. Inhale, heart forward and up. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Let's use a vibrational breath. Press the air out. SH. Slow breath in. HA. Let's move on. Inhale, reach your right foot up and back. Exhale, slowly bring your right foot to where your right thumb is. Rotate your back heel down on the mat. Keep your left leg straight. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up to come to your warrior one. Sit your hips low right away. What were you waiting for? Make sure all sides of your feet are grounding heavy on the mat. Squeeze your left leg straight to rotate your left hip a little bit forward and right hip back. Now, if there's like a tension you feel around your hips, maybe widen your stance. Maybe walk your right foot a little bit out towards the right. Now see if you can square your hips a little bit easier and sink your hips a little bit lower. Lift your heart up, face relaxed. Maybe close your eyes. Now fill out this shape with something, your breath, your intention. Sit low, inhale, reach up, exhale, warrior two. Send your right hand forward, left hand reaching back. And for this one, take a bigger stance. So maybe slide your feet a little bit away from one another. Yeah, really take up this space. Your left foot, grounding heavy, left leg straight. Hips are open to the left, but tilt your left hip just a little bit forward so that you can keep pointing your right knee forward. Now lower your hips. Maybe lean your left shoulder back. Squeeze your arms straight and look over your right fingertips. Now do less. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Imagine widening your chest, widening your heart by stretching your arms open. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel, both of your hands down. Step your right foot back. Travel through your flow. And you know, if you want to keep, drop your knees down for the plank or the flow, you're welcome to do so. You know what you need to do for your body, right? And maybe that means you have to skip the flow too, and that's totally fine. Left side, inhale, left foot back and up. Exhale, keep your hips high, slowly bring your left foot forward. Rotate your back heel down. Take your time, feel the ground, and then reach your arms forward. Forward and up. Warrior one. Square your hips and your shoulders to the front edge of your mat. Sink your hips low. Relax your shoulders down, relax your face. It's interesting, right? Your body's doing a lot, your legs are active, maybe your arms active, but there's always somewhere you can soften. Maybe your heart, maybe your shoulders, maybe your breathing. Find that balance, that in-between place where you're working but staying calm. Sit your hips low. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, peel open. Warrior two. Take a bigger stance. Open up your arms, open up your chest. Sit your hips low. Now do less. Allow yourself to be inside of your body with your breath, with your feelings. Maybe your mind is telling you to drop your arms because you're feeling something there. Maybe your mind is telling you to come out of this. But whatever your mind is telling you to do is coming from the past experience. You are not living in the past. Your body, your soul is right now, right here. So respond the way you want to, the way that's going to serve you. See your hips low, open up your chest. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your left foot back. Travel through your flow and keep going. One breath, one movement. Move through warrior one.
and 2 on both right and left side. Now is a chance to look away from the screen. Full attention to your breath, your sensation, your feeling. It's a great opportunity to express yourself, right? Be honest. Use your breath. Maybe use a vibrational breath, as if you're singing. Use your body. Move your body as if you're dancing. Maybe change up the rhythm. Here and there. Maybe right and left side. Don't hold your breath. Keep things flowing. Some of you might end up a little bit faster. Some of you might take more time than other people. You don't have to worry about that. If you're already done flowing, maybe you find yourself in down dog. If that's the case, how can you squeeze your arms straight, your torso straight, but still finding the softness, finding the resting quality inside of it? If you find yourself in child's pose, how can you relax your body completely, fully? If you're still flowing, no need to rush. Take your time. If it's available for you, start to press the air out. SH. Slow and smooth breath in. HA. Let's move on from downward facing dog. Look forward. Now bend your knees so deeply. Press your hands heavy. You can walk forward or hop forward. There you go. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Forward fold. Check your feet. It's about like hips width apart. Shake it out. Shake it out. Yeah. Explore ways to release something. Relax parts of your body. Maybe do or I see some exciting dance happening. Cool. All right. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, drop it down. Forward fold. You don't have to think what's coming. Keep your knees bent, hips low, chest up, arms up, palms facing in for your first set of chair. Slide your weight back into your heels to slide your knees back. Slide your hips back and down, back and down. That's it. Lift your chest up. Rotate your pinkies a little bit in maybe. Relax your shoulders down. Now instead of looking down, look forward or even up to where fingers are pointing. Or you can even close your eyes. What if this is the only chair pose you've got today or in this class? You never know. If that's the case, would you give yourself a full expression now? What are you waiting for? Get yourself there. Meet yourself at the edge. You never know what's beyond that edge until you put yourself there. Sit your hips low. Press the air out. SH. Breathing something positive. HA. One more inhale to surprise yourself. Exhale, drop it down. Let it go. Good for you. That is it. All right. Bring your 2 feet together to touch. So your toes and heels together. Inhale, half lift. It's like a different kind of balance. Enjoy it. Exhale, drop it down. Bend your knees. Keep your hips low. Chest up, arms up. Palms together to touch and hook your thumbs. Make sure you're sealing the pinky edge side of your hands. And if that means you have to bring your hands a little bit forward, that's fine. Yes, that's it. Weight into your heels. Send your hips back and down, back and down. Yes, that's it. Everything is, it's almost like chair pose, but everything is squeezed towards the center, right? So squeeze your heels together, squeeze your knees together, hug your belly inward, open up your chest. One more inhale, stay. Exhale, dive forward. Let it go. That's it. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Because we've got one more coming in. Sit your hips low, chest up, arms up, palms together. Back to Thunderbolt. Slide your hands to your heart center.
Sit your hips low. That's gonna help you. Inhale to lift your heart up. Exhale, lean forward and twist. Bring your right elbow out, left elbow outside of your right knee, right thigh. Lower your hips one more time so that you can stabilize your lower spine. Now press the top of your hands down to add more twist, to peel your heart open towards the right side. Look up towards the ceiling. Now you don't have to wait for my cues. If you want to fly away or go for the bind, go ahead. But you're not doing flying away because that looks fancy or because that's what you do all the time. You do it because that's going to serve you for this specific moment. Hands together. Come back to the center. Maybe relax your face. Yeah, we've got left side. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lean forward and twist. Bring your right elbow outside of your left knee, left thigh. Keep your hips lower than your heart. It's easier to twist a little bit more behind your heart. Keep your shoulders wide, chest wide. Make a choice for your arms. Maybe it stays together. Maybe it's flying away. Make sure your breath is there with you. I inhale and I exhale. Slowly come back to the center. Squeeze your legs straight. Inhale, reach your arms up, reach back. Exhale, dive forward, forward, fold. Press the air out, SH. Inhale, half lift, long spine. HA, ha, and drop it down. Ha. Plant your hands down, step or hop back. Travel through your flow. If you are having your knees drop, bring your chest all the way down and then lift your heart up. Exhale back to down dog. Let's use a cleansing breath one more time. Press the air out. SH. Push all the effort out. Smooth breath in. Let that light you up. HA. Let's move on. Inhale, slide your right foot back and up. Exhale, use your belly slowly, quietly step your right foot forward. Rotate your back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Take a bigger stance. Widen your chest. Look over your right shoulder. Now I invite you to close your eyes. Do less. Find the calm and serene quality of your breath. Maybe you can hear this random things, voices coming from the outside. Slowly open your eyes. Flip your right palm skyward. Sink your hips low to reach your right hand forward, forward, forward. And reach your right hand all the way up, 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 and back. Reverse warrior. You can keep your left hand on your left thigh or left leg, or you can reach your left hand inside of your right thigh. Keep your hips low, keep your belly in. Reach your right fingertips away from your right shoulder. Reach your right shoulder away from your right hip crease. Send your breath into the right side of your torso. Exhale. Roll your hands down. Step your right foot back. Your flow. Now don't decide for yourself what's going to happen on the left side. Allow yourself to be open to any outcomes you're going to face. Inhale, left leg long behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Rotate your back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Yes, exhale, blossom open, warrior two. Take that space, own that space. I see the Chiva, you are outside. Take up the entire space around you. Feel it, right? Allow your heart to be expansive. Maybe close your eyes. Flip your left palm skyward. Sit your hips low to reach forward. Reach your left hand all the way up, 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 and back. Reverse warrior on this side. Stand both of your heels heavy. Maybe bend your left knee a little bit more to keep your hips low. Belly in. So this pose is also called peaceful warrior. How can you find peace inside of this work? Whatever is going on, respond with calm breath in
Calm breath out. One more inhale to stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, cartwheel, both of your hands down, step your left foot back. Keep going. One breath, one movement. This is your last one. Move through warrior 1, 2, and peaceful warriors on both right and left side. Maybe start from the left side, right? Allow yourself to break the habit. Why not? You might feel a little bit funny, or you might encounter some new feelings, new sensations. Good for you, right? I recommend closing your eyes as much as possible. Yes, maybe that means you're gonna feel more wobbliness, unsteadiness. Who told you that's a bad thing? That's part of the process, right? Allow yourself to wobble. Allow yourself to solidify the base, feeling straight, strong. Allow yourself to feel good to be inside of your body, moving your body, breathing. Take your time. Nobody's rushing you, right? Once you're done, maybe you're already done. If that's the case, let's meet in tabletop. To slow down your breath by moving through cat and cows. So when you're done flowing, you gently bring your knees down on the mat. Yes, your heart is pounding fast, your breath is a little bit choppy, but you're gonna move these movements slow. Inhale, chest up, hips up. Exhale, belly up and in.
To cat. Inhale to cow tilt.
Exhale into cat. If you're still moving, no need to rush. If you want to give yourself different kind of movement, again, give yourself that. I'm not the one, all the words I'm throwing at you, it's just an invitation. It's actually you guys who's making the choice for you. Inhale, slow into cow tilt. Exhale a little bit slower to slow down your breath. That is it. Maybe you wiggle your hips or like wiggle your torso around as you move. That's totally fine. That is it. All right, come back to the center. Inhale, reach your right arm all the way up. Exhale, slow. Surround your right hand under your left armpit to drop your right shoulder and drop your right ear on the mat. Keep your hips lifted up high, maybe on top of your knees. If you can, if you want, you can reach your left hand forward like this to stretch your torso, left side of your torso. Maybe you reach your left arm all the way up, drop it behind you, reach inside of your right thigh. Yeah, whatever choice you like to make. Jen, your dog is so cute. You can close your eyes. Let this moment to be relaxing. Maybe you don't feel that just yet, that's fine. Slow down your breath. Maybe hum it out, HM. Or Actually, let's do it together. Press the air out, SH. Slow breath in. Mouth open, HA. Bring your left hand on your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right hand all the way up. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Let's do the left side. Inhale, left arm reaching up long, and then thread it through. Left shoulder down, left ear down. Right hand could be resting where it is. Maybe you reach forward. Maybe you reach it up and drop it behind you. Maybe you can drop your shoulders a little bit heavier on the mat. Maybe you get to unclench your jaw. Scan your body with your inhale. Exhale, relax some parts of your body. Inhale, something new. Exhale, let go of something old. Press the air out, SH. Slow breath in. HA. Bring your right hand down and reach your left arm all the way up. Open up your chest and then bring your left hand down. Keep your shoulders on top of your wrists. Step your feet all the way back. Bring your 2 feet together to touch. Lift your hips up. Use your core. Now bring your left hand to the center and reach your right hand all the way up for side plank. Stack your hips on top of one another. Open up your hips. Reach your right hand all the way up, or you can really reach it forward. Maybe you lift your right foot a little bit up. Play around with your balance. It's okay if you fall out. You just pick yourself back in. Keep lifting your hips up, 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 up. Bring your right hand down. Let's do the other side. Right hand down. And then reach your left hand up. Side plank. My belly's shaking. My body is shaking. It's up to you whether you enjoy this shakiness or not. You can decide this is a painful moment, or you can decide this is a fun challenge to explore. Maybe lift your left foot up, reach your left hand forward, play around. Relax your face, give yourself a smile. Bring your left hand down. Now slowly bend your elbows to bring your body all the way down. Untuck your toes. Drop your left ear down. Arms reaching back. Palms facing up. Belly Savasana. Choose to rest. Choose to rest. Now, how can you rest fully? One of the friends who was taking my class a few weeks ago told me the word relax your body actually reminded them how that's like a hard thing to execute, right? Don't try to achieve so many things at once. Start one by one. Maybe start with your feet. Maybe start with your, and then legs, and then hips. Allow yourself to keep things simple. Do things one at a time, one breath at a time. Bring your chin down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your heels and toes together to touch. Now press the tops of your toes down and contract your legs. Maybe your knees would lift off the mat. Press your hips down. Inhale, lift your heart forward and up for the baby cobra. So instead of using your hands, press the hips down, press the tops of your toes down to lift your chest up. Roll your shoulders back, look up, go up, 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 up. Slowly bring your chin down. Rest the opposite ear on the mat. Arms by your side. Practice to rest fully by doing less. Maybe start with your breath. Slow and full inhale. Slow and full exhale. If you listen to your breath, you might notice the relation between your heart and your breath. As you inhale, your heart beats a little bit fast. Exhale, it slows down a little bit. To lengthen your exhales, take a big breath in so that you can exhale a little bit slower and bigger. Bring your chin forward, reach your arms by your side as if you're creating a capital T letters with your body. So bring your feet together to touch, chin down. Squeeze your legs together, press your hips down. Exhale to press, inhale, lift everything else up. Full locust, spread your arms apart, your wings apart. Squeeze your legs together to lift your thighs a little bit up. Reach your feet back and up. Open up your chest, lift your chin up, go up, fly up. Bring your chin down, opposite ear of the mat. 2 breaths there. If you want to even out this next stretch, you can bring your opposite ear on the mat and take a few more breaths. Now bring your chin down. Now find a way to come to your plank pose. Yeah.
back to work. Press your hands down, move through your flow slowly and fully. All right, let's get back to business. Last bit of a push before we slow down in half pigeon. Let's use the breath. Press the air out, SH. Inhale slow. HA. Inhale, reach your right foot up and back. Exhale, step it to where your right hand is. Keep your back heel lifted up high. Squeeze your left leg straight. When you're ready, come up to high crescent lunge. This is like a bit of a balancing pose, right? Stamp your front heel heavy. Stamp your back toes heavy. Now press your hips down. Maybe it's a little bit easier to balance. Bring your hands together to touch. Slide your hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist. Lean your chest forward. Bring your left elbow outside of your right knee, right thigh. Press the top of your hand down. Pull your belly in. You can fly away. You can go for the bind. Again, you're not trying to compete with yourself from the past. Maybe you bind it, like did a bind yesterday. Maybe you're not going to do it today. That's fine. Hands together to touch. Take your time. Come up to lift your chest up. Find a balance. Sit your hips low. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, peel open. Warrior two. Catch your breath. That's it. Saki, can you point your right knee a little bit more forward instead of knocking it? That's it. Cool. Nice adjustment. Flip your right palm. Reach forward. Reach up. Reach back. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Slowly come back to warrior two. Listen up carefully. I recommend sliding your left foot a little bit closer in. You can keep your left arm straight, or you can rest your left hand on your left hip. Bend your knees a little bit more. Bring your hands a little bit forward and out towards the right. We're gonna do half moon. When you're ready, shift your weight onto your right foot and lift your left foot up. This is a balance pose. Just a pose, nothing serious. Again, being able to do this is not gonna make you a better human, right? Stack your left hip on top of your right. You can keep your left in here or reach up high. Maybe you look down. Maybe you look to the side. Maybe you look up. One more breath. Stay or come back. Bring your left hand down. Rotate your left hip down. Point your toes down. Assisted warrior three. Now you can stay here, but if you want more, and I think you're gonna join me, left hand on the mat, reach your right arm all the way up for the twist. Keep your belly in, keep your left foot lifted up high. Slowly bring your right hand down, left foot next to your right foot. Shake it out. That moment is over. It's in the past. You get to rest now. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Both hands down, step or hop back. Move through the glorious flow, right? Just don't kind of move through flow. Use it fully. Check in with yourself. Check in with your body, your breath. Back to down dog. Hey, maybe you're already deciding what's gonna happen on the left side. Different side, different experience. Get yourself a chance to explore. Inhale, left foot back and up. Exhale, step it forward to where your left foot is. Keep your back heel lifted up high. Take your time to come up to your high crescent lunge. Find your balance. Sit your hips low. Sit your hips low. Lift your heel up high. Palms together. Bring your heart to your heart center. Hands to your heart center. Lift your heart. Exhale, twist. Right elbow outside of your left. Looking really gorgeous. Holly, can you really press the left hand down? Seal your, that's it, cool. Squeeze your belly in. Make a choice, maybe fly away, maybe bind. It's okay if you fall up. Come back in. Hands together. Slowly lift your chest up. Catch your breath. Smooth breath in and out. Reach your arms up. Exhale, rotate your right heel down. Peel open, warrior two. Flip your left palm, reach forward, up and back.
Exhale back to warrior two. Maybe take a shorter stance. Maybe keep your right hand straight, right arm straight, or keep rested on top of your right hip. Lean forward, rest your left hand down. When you're ready, you lift your right foot up. Half moon. Now the balance, it's always easier if you pick one specific spot for your eyes to be resting. Maybe that's on the floor, maybe that's on the sidewall, or maybe that's up towards the ceiling. That is it. Dayline will lift your right hip a little bit up, 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 up. Nice, bring your right hand down. Rotate your right hip down, point your toes down, keep your right leg straight. If you want more, reach your left hand all the way up for the twist. Keep your right foot in line with your right hip. Maybe smile. Stay here. Bring your left hand down, right foot down, shake it out. Ah, the moment's over. Press the air out, SH. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Hands down, step or hop back. Travel through your flow. And we're gonna slow things down in half pigeon. Inhale, reach your right foot up and back. Bend your knee. When you're ready, bring your right shin forward. Make sure your right knee is wider than your chest. Lift your hips on top of your right foot, or maybe it's hovering. Left hip forward, right hip back. Back leg is straight and long. Now when you're ready, slowly walk your hands forward to put your half pigeon into sleep. Maybe you rest your forehead on top of your 2 fists. Maybe back side of your hands. Or maybe it's resting all the way down on the floor. Close your eyes. You guys are doing good. Yeah, lean forward. And put your head down. Now there's no need to fix or fidget around inside of here, even though you have the urge to fix. Because this deep stretch in your hips is probably making you uncomfortable. Choose to stay. Choose to do less. Maybe you notice that your body is tensed up in some ways to resist the gravity. That's not a bad thing. Your body is just trying to protect you, right? You actually have the power to undo it. Undo the automatic blind reaction that your body is putting you through. Keep your eyes closed. Maybe drop your belly a little bit heavier. This quality time with yourself. Be honest. Allow yourself to feel whatever. I think we're all trained so well by the society to put our real emotions away to the side. But for this moment, this quality time with yourself, maybe practice to acknowledge every single thing that you're going through. Whether you like it or not, you accept it. You embrace it. Maybe celebrate it with your breath. Press the air out, SH. Breathing something light, something new. HA. Slowly, as if you don't want to come out, you can press your hands underneath your shoulders to bring your chest up. Maybe you give yourself a gentle back bend. And then when you're ready, you slide your right foot back to plank, to lift your flow. Or maybe you press your hips all the way up to down dog to do the left side right away. Take your time, nobody's rushing you. Inhale to reach your left foot up, bending your knee. When you're ready, you bring your left shin forward. Left knee wider than your chest. You might hear like shin parallel to the front edge. I can't do that. It's just a matter of your knees range of motion. Square your hips to the best you can. Maybe slide your hips a little bit back to sit yourself a little bit lower. Take your time to settle in, to put your half pigeon into sleep. Take your time so that you don't have to fix or fidget around inside of it. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to get heavier and heavier on your mat with each exhale. Now notice how you are observing, how you're watching each sensation, each emotion. Can you be a little bit softer to yourself, kinder to yourself? Maybe use the breath to invite something positive, and use the breath to let go of something you don't need to keep it inside of you. Maybe you use your breath to tell yourself, remind yourself, inhale, I am. Exhale, okay. Inhale, I am. Safe to be inside, exhale. Whatever you want to remind yourself, whatever the mantra you want to remind yourself, maybe now's the time to recall it. Press the air out, SH. Slow and full breath in. Gently hold it. Let it go. Do this a few more times. HA ha, HM or I wish I can hear you, but imagine that we're all in the same studios and creating some sort of harmony with our vibrational breath. Be loud, be expressive. When you're ready, slowly, hands underneath your shoulders, to start transitioning out from this side of half pigeon. Be gentle, be mindful to your body, to yourself. When you're ready to slide your left foot back, this is your last chance to float. But again, it's your choice because this is your practice after all. We're going to meet in down dog. And once you find yourself in down dog, this is the last one in this class. So allow yourself to play around by moving around. What's new, what's positive about this moment, this down dog? You did down dog how many times in this class? I don't know, but each time we're different. What's positive? Slowly use your core strength to bring your knees down on the mat. And lift your chest up. We're gonna do a set of camel. Yeah, knees are about your hips width apart. Bring your hands to your lower back. Now press your elbows behind you so that if I see you from the front, I'm not gonna be able to see the tips of your elbows. Now rotate your shoulders up and drop it down. Acknowledge the length in your neck. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart up, look up, drop your head back for camel. Now keep sending your hips forward so that you're not gonna collapse back by dropping your head behind you. Keep sending your hips forward. If you can see the floor or the wall behind you, maybe you drop your hands one at a time to grab your heels, thumbs on the outside, but you're not there to rest. You use that grip to open up the back side of your heart even more. Come back, stay here for one more breath. Hands to your lower back. Slowly come up. Rest your hips on top of your heels. Take a moment, maybe close your eyes. Full breath in and out. Press the air out, SH.
Breathing something light, something new. HM. When you're ready, take your time, really. Extend your legs in front of you long. Sit up tall on your sit bone. Inhale to reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, reach forward and down. Seated forward fold. You can rest your hands anywhere, really. It's not about your legs. It's more about your spine because we just did a deep back bending. So we're trying to complement the movement by allowing your spine to lean forward. You can close your eyes. Slow breath in and out. Drop your hands down slowly, slower than you want to. Roll it up. Stack your vertebrae one at a time. Chin comes up the last. You can scoot your hips to the middle, reach your arms forward, flex your toes a lot, keep your heels heavy on the mat, and start to roll yourself back. Take your time, use your arms as a leverage to take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. And then once your shoulders meet the ground, knees into your chest, give yourself a huge hug that you always deserve. Hug it in tight. You can rock side to side if you want. Oof. When you're ready, grab onto the outside of your feet. Widen your knees to the side. Stack your feet on top of your knees. Happy baby. Happy baby. That's the name of this pose. Allow yourself to be playful like a baby. Maybe make some funny faces. Make some funny noises. Let's use a lion's breath. Press the air out. SH. Slow and full breath in across your wide chest. Open your mouth wide. Stick your tongue out. Let it out. Once you're done, drop your feet down. Extend your legs long. Maybe widen your feet a little bit more. Arms resting by your side, palms facing up. Spinal pose, Savasana. Close your eyes. You worked so hard in this past 58 minutes or so for this specific moment. Now you've done all the work. You allow your body to relax completely on your mat. It's perfect time to go deeper to that space, peaceful space that you created for yourself. You used your breath, you moved your body to connect your body and mind. Now allow yourself to rest, hang here. Thank you so much for sharing your practice this evening or this morning or this afternoon. Thank you for choosing YTTP class to flow, to breathe together. We might be like on the opposite side of the globe, but we got to connect virtually, but we got to share the same moment. It's so special. So thank you for joining and making that happen for every one of us. As always, I have an announcement. Teacher training, the next one is happening online. It's starting from May 29th. If this is something you've been interested, maybe now is the time. Now is a perfect time to dive in. If you have any question about it, I'll be hanging around after class. Feel free to ask me any questions. We can totally chat about it. And so YTTP, we have always been and always will be donation-based class. Whatever you can contribute
to our community, we very appreciate. You can make donation by going to our website, yogatothepeople.com/donate. Or you can contribute by talking about this YTTP class on your social media. I just thank you. We thank you for being part of this community, supporting this community. Thank you. As always, I read the quote. We'll take the breath. Emily McDowell. Finding yourself is not really how it works. You aren't a $10 bill in last winter's coat pocket. You are also not lost. Your true self is right there, buried under cultural conditioning, other people's opinions, an inaccurate conclusion you drew as a kid that became your beliefs about who you are. Finding yourself is actually returning to yourself, and unlearning, and excavation, and remembering who you were before the world gets its hands on you. For the last time, please exhale the air out, SH. Slow and full breath in, HA.